everyone, and welcome back to another Grainman Travels Adventure, and we're on our first ever Farming Simulator 25 map tour. Now this is the first video that I put out for FS25. It's been a little bit of time to get my FS25 working and to the point where I'm happy with it, and yeah, it's not bad, it's better. Patch 1.3 came out this week, which has made some massive improvements to my gameplay, so that's good. So this map is actually called New Frontier. It was released or re-released on the 27th of 11th 2024, so it was actually yesterday. It is only PC and Mac compatible, and it's on a version 1.0.0.1. It's 292.82 megabytes to download, and it's been put together by a modder called Ola Haldor. Now, quite a few people probably already know that name from a few other maps and mods that Ola puts together, so there's a little bit of information on ModHub. It says, welcome to New Frontier, an open landscape, yours to develop, shape and form type of map. The map contains a farmer's market and a sawmill. All of the productions and sell points must be built by the player, so it's kind of an NML start from scratch. The landscape is open with rolling hills, perfect for arable farming and animal husbandry. Some small forests are scattered around the map, like the ones here, so that's pretty good. Number of purchasable fields is kind of non-existent because it's all plots of lands, to be honest with you. There is 16 purchasable forest lands though, and obviously as you can see there's quite a bit of undulations and bits and bobs as well. Water retrieval sources is kind of build your own tank, so yeah, it's an interesting new way of putting out information on ModHub actually. So, well, because this is going to be a little slightly different and I'm still getting used to FS25, what we'll do, we will put our feet firmly back down on the ground, have a quick look at our starting equipment and also what we start with a new farmer mode on this map, and then we'll kind of go from there. So the vehicle menu has completely changed in 25, which completely threw me, so we'll have to run through it here and then we'll just show them off very quickly in person or in vehicle. So we've got a Farm Tech trailer, we've got a Great Plains Seeder, we've got Mass Ferguson MF5713, we've got the 8570 Mass Ferguson small scale like vintage combine. We've then got the header for that, and we've also got a Pottinger Servo 25 plough, which are all laid out here at the shop on this map. So yeah, not bad at all. So if you ever actually look at what we own straight off in new farmer mode, obviously I'm going to have to get used to doing the map tours with this new PDA interface. I actually think this menu needs to be able to be collapsible to the left, but there we go. So it looks like all you actually own is this one here, which is Farmland 5, and then everything else is pretty much completely open. There's some other farmlands or fields to purchase, there's like that one, etc. But we'll run through that a bit later. But yeah, generally though, you start with no real farm. In new farm mode, you've got some equipment down at the shop, and you start with field 5 or farmland 5, so not too bad at all. Crop calendar wise, I'm just going to show it very quickly. I actually don't know if this is base game or not. I haven't actually played anywhere near as many hours on 25 as I have 22, so I think this is pretty much base game completely as it would be on a normal map. Don't know myself. Don't start with any animals. We do have some contracts though, which is interesting actually, I must admit. I don't know if how they're going to work, but that could be quite interesting. So there's some contracts been put on. Obviously you've got the new way of doing it, you've got the new contracts, and you've got your active contracts in there as well, which is pretty good. Productions wise, there's one production, just the sawmill, and obviously you don't own any either, but that's the only one available on the map. We've done through that. Prices wise, a couple of little things I did see when I was scrolling through earlier actually. Buffalo milk doesn't sell anywhere. Buffalo milk in bottles does, and the same thing with milk itself. So if we go down to milk, oh sorry, goat's milk doesn't sell by normally by the looks of it, no selling point, but goat's milk bottle does, and the same with milk. So milk doesn't sell, but bottled milk does. Just something to be aware of. I think apart from that, most thing or everything sells at the farmer's market as we expect. The usual stuff doesn't. Stones, spring onions does, strawberries does, sugar. Yeah, apart from that, I think that's the only things that I found that weren't obviously perfect. PDA wise, like I said, I'm going to have to get used to this whole new way of doing the PDA, but as you can see, isn't really much what we've got. So down here we have a medium petrol tank, and then we also have a vehicle shop. We then also have the farmers market, and then we have the sawmill. So that's it. Farmers market's where everything sells on this map, and then sawmill is where your wood can go and where you can actually buy it as a production. So yeah, pretty good. Well, I suppose there's no real point in doing a drive around. I suppose we can have a quick look at the shop and hone my FS25 driving, which is probably just going to be as bad as what it is in 2022, but we'll see. Let's put some beacons on, or winky pots as Matt would say. So yeah, as you can see, the map is not exactly what you call flat. It's got some undulation, got some interesting, you know, it's got some interesting features in the middle. It's got quite a few areas with trees, etc. You can see the farm shop coming up on our left hand side now. I'm not quite sure how the contracts are going to work with the baling on those two fields and they've even been harvested yet, so maybe that'll be fixed in an update by Ola at some point. I'm quite surprised that these contracts in a NML style map, because I would have said just leave them out. So there's your different places to drop off everything. You've even got people there as well. So I mean, the farmers market's pretty nice, I must admit, nicely modelled. Looks pretty good. It's not bad actually. I have done a lot of fiddling with my graphics settings and also a lot of fiddling with reshade to make the game look better, because I personally do think that the game doesn't look as good as 22. 1.3 patch did fix a lot of issues that I had, stuttering and smoothness of gameplay, but most of that I did fix myself by using a few NVIDIA settings plus using reshade. Now I have kept reshade on because I think it actually makes the game look better, better texturing, better sharpness, and also some better contrast. So here we are onto the sawmill. So yeah, pretty good, but as you can see, pretty basic area really. That's the only bits of road on the map. There's a sawmill there. So if I quick look at the PDA itself and how much it costs us to actually move into this area. So farmland 14 is 327, 18 is 327. Right, okay, so everything has been left 327. That's pretty good. Okay, I think that's quite nice. So if you want to buy this first one, 437, but it does have a few more bits and bobs. This one 640, but everything else that's empty has been fixed at 312. Apart from that one, most of them have been fixed at, I thought they had. Yeah, all of them apart from a couple of these for some reason. I don't. So that's 491. Okay, sizes. See, the sizes are the same, but depending on what's on there, it increases prices. So, well, hopefully it's a very quick, very short, just first map tour that we've done for 25. Hopefully I should have some more out in a few weeks time, or some more content as well, but hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, remember to give it a like, subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks for watching.